Alright, Heroclix fans, I got another character review here for you. This character review is going to be on Lex Luthor. The point value on him is 160 points or 100 points. He has the calculator team ability, so he's a wild card. His keywords are armor, Injustice League, Metropolis, politician, scientist, and society. So you're going to see this guy on a lot of teams, especially with all those keywords. He's got a lot of options there. He has a trait that can be used only at the 160 point value. It says, part of my personal inventory. Once per game, give Lex Luthor a power action to place a special object whose name includes kryptonite from outside the game in an adjacent square. So you're going to be seeing a lot more kryptonite on the maps nowadays, because that's a pretty sweet ability. It doesn't cost them anything, it just comes right off the map. Yeah, so as far as the sculpt goes, incredibly detailed. It's got a really cool look to it. It's got this shield here. He's in his suit. Like I said before, they did a really good job on these 10th anniversary set. The sculpts are just some of the best. So let's check out the dial. Top dial. We've got 11 movement. We have an 11 attack with Psychic Blast, 18 impervious, and 4 damage with leadership. That white power on his speed symbol is called Boom Tube Sneak Attack. Lex Luthor can use phasing teleport. When he does, after actions resolve, if he moved half his speed value or less, he may be given a ranged combat action as a free action. And as you can see, his range is 6, and he's able to target one character per ranged attack. So he's able to move up to 6 or less squares and then make a ranged attack with that Psychic Blast for 4 damage. So that's awfully nasty. Alright. On his next click, he has that same movement ability with only 8 spaces this time for his movement. So he's able to go 4 or less squares and then make that ranged attack. He still has Psychic Blast, still has an impervious, and he still has leadership. Alright. Here on click number 3, this is the starting click for the 100 point value. He starts with 8 movement, charge, 11 attack with a white power called My Hatred Will Never Die Alien. Lex Luthor deals penetrating damage to characters that possess the Superman ally team ability or the Kryptonian keyword. So that's only going to be helpful if you're playing some Superman-like characters or Kryptonian keyword characters. So unfortunately, that's not going to come into play that often unless you're in that situation. 17 defense, invulnerable, 4 damage with leadership. Here you have the same stuff. You've got 9 charge, 10 attack with that Superman ally Kryptonian keyword thing, 16 defense with invulnerable and just 3 damage. Now you've got 9 attack charge, 9 movement charge, 10 attack with the same powers before, 18 defense with toughness and 3 damage. Now we're getting to some good stuff. We got 8 movement with that Boom Tube Sneak Attack. You got 9 attack with Pulse Wave, 17 defense with toughness, and 3 damage with Outwit. So this click is a little more interesting. You got 4 movement you could basically do with that Boom Tube, and then do a Pulse Wave of 3 squares away, because you got to have your range, and you have Outwit. So that's pretty nice. I like that. And then the same click here, the next click, it's the same stuff. You got that Boom Tube, Pulse Wave, Toughness, Outwit. And then on click number 8, that's KO. So I would say for 160 points, He's doing some really awesome stuff on the beginning of his dial and at the end of his dial. In the middle, it's, it's okay, but the top and the bottom of his dial is going to be fantastic. So just, be aware when you're playing him as an opponent or friendly. So I guarantee you'll be seeing this guy on the battlefield.